Just a small video here to show how to remove this cover on the Xpelair and also how to adjust the timer setting, and there's actually a high and low speed on this one as well. So to remove this cover, on the opposite end of the Xpelair badging there's a small slit there, and you would think that pushing a screwdriver into there and pressing a lever or a tab would actually release it from this end, but I've not actually found that to work at all for me. So what I found is on this side, you're pulling it downwards from here. So it's almost like this tab at the bottom ends up as being a hinge. There it is. Now that doesn't really have any movement at all. So I've pushed quite hard on that and I didn't want to break it. So in the end, on this side, you've got very small tabs and they slot into there, and it seems like you can just lever that down, and that's the hole. So yeah, I think it goes that way, so that's what works for me. So what you're doing from the label, you hinge it that way and it seems to come down quite easily there. Anyway, to the job in hand, there's our timer dial. Ours was set right down to the minimum and it went off too quickly, so using a small screwdriver, you just turn that wheel. You can see there's a little slot for your screwdriver. You turn that, you can go clockwise for longer, anti-clockwise for shorter duration of run-on time. This model doesn't have the humidistat. That would have been there if we had an extra one, I believe. And then there would have been a sensor somewhere, probably where that little grill is, tiny grill, probably been down there somewhere. Don't have that one on this one. This is just purely a timer run on. And lastly, here is our little jumper. Now I've turned the electric off to this fan, by the way, so always do that. But there's this small jumper here. So if I remove that, you need very small fingers. And all it is a small 2-pin jumper. Sorry, I can't show you that very well. Just about see that. And all that does is goes over either the 2 pins on this side or the 2 pins on this side. So I'm going to go into the low mode and show you that running. So that's in low mode. It does indicate it here. So that's been jumped into low mode. Let's have a listen to that one. Which is actually very quiet. Now I'm going to go into high mode and you'll see the difference. So that's really it. That's the 2 fan speeds using the little jumper, and then we've got the timer run off using the little rheostat there. But that's really about it for that. And to replace the cover, it's really just the reverse. Hook that in there and then just push it closed, and that's really it. So thanks very much for watching. Cheers for now.